Since September of 2018, these children have died while in United States government custody. I'll start at the lower right-hand corner of the chart, if you're facing the chart. Carlos Hernandez Vásquez, 16 years old. Up here on the left top of the chart, Wilmer José Ramírez Vásquez, 2 years old. Darlyn Cristabel Cordova-Valle, right in the middle of the chart, age 10. Juan de León Gutiérrez, right here on the other side of the chart, just 16 years old. Jakelin Caal Maquin, many people know her name from the time she passed away, just 7 years old. And finally, Felipe Gomez Alonzo, right here in the middle of the bottom of the chart, just 8 years old. These 6 deaths, occurring in the span of less than a year, are the first deaths in at least a decade. Mourning their deaths is not enough. I think we can at least all agree on that. As much as anyone could mourn their deaths, that is not enough. We must act in light of this terrible darkness that these children experienced and that their families are living with and that our country is experiencing as well. In recent weeks, we've heard some of the reporting. There have been reports of children held without adequate medical attention, without food or water or sanitation. Just by way of one searing example, Warren Binford, a law professor at Willamette University, who spoke with children at the Texas border, said the following, and I quote, "Basically what we saw are dirty children who are malnourished, who are being severely neglected. They're being kept in inhumane conditions. They're essentially being warehoused, as many as 300 children in a cell with almost no adult supervision," unquote. This is a lawyer who is trained to understand and to explain these kinds of conditions. This isn't some casual observer. This is an expert in her field who's telling us this. She's not a member of Congress. She's not an employee of the United States government. She is a lawyer who saw this with her own eyes. Children who are malnourished, neglected, living in inhumane conditions, warehoused, 300 children in a cell with no adult supervision. This same law professor reported witnessing a 14-year-old caring for a 2-year-old without a diaper, lack of medical care with flu outbreaks and lice infestations. Law Professor Binford said, and I quote, continuing with her observations, quote, "It's the worst conditions I have ever witnessed in several years of doing these inspections," unquote. That's what a trained professional